think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
Welcome back to Games, News, and Booze. This is episode 4 of our podcast. As you can see, I know it's been a little while, and we are sorry for it, but as you can see, better lighting, better equipment.
We got boom stands. We got boom stands now. We got lights. We're on a new camera.
Amen to
shooting
that.
in 4K.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So they can see all of my messed up beard hair.
Man, we've had an insane week. Just not as far as just setting up the studio, but just news-wise.
News-wise, it's been... So, between everything else going on, fighting games have been crazy this past week.
I have heard.
Have you? Oh,
well, aside from you screaming it throughout the apartment the whole entire time.
Okay, me personally, it hits me hard because I didn't think of this player that would do something like that. That would be this kind of person. So, over the past week, for people that watch fighting games, Ceroblast, he's a Canadian kin player.
Yep.
But he was caught into a argument, per se, during a match online with people known as Darren Sparrow, or else Low Tier God, who decided to use very...
racially charged.
That was Ceroblast. Ceroblast had racially charged things saying the N-word over and over and over again.
NASCAR with a hard R.
And
got a Daytona 500 size band from the looks of it.
dude, and LTG was using like transphobic stuff.
Oh
and just
God.
Being uncomfortable, like just
so
saying
just
whatever.
at each other's throats.
But that's a funny thing. LTG should have been banned for this.
Yeah.
Years ago.
It's been a while.
Okay.
He's been doing this since Street Fighter 4.
You've been in this longer than I have.
Yeah, this has been at least 6 years in the making.
Oh my goodness.
And so
he finally got his just desserts.
Everybody in the majors banned him.
Okay.
Jabali.
Yep.
Everybody, once Jabali or, Saban or any of those guys...
Everybody else follows suit.
Say no.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
And so Ceroblast was like, well, this guy talked bad to me.
Alright.
12 hours later,
Uh-huh.
Ceroblast decides to start talking about this white man.
Ah.
And starts using the N-word.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I counted 15 times in 45 seconds.
Oh.
So what happens? He gets equally banned
Yep.
because of racial slurs now.
Yep.
So it was going on, and all the TOs and everybody doing tournaments was saying, okay, we get this. And for the first time I've seen in years, Capcom.
Even Capcom.
Capcom, Street Fighter, Capcom came out and said these people, both of them, are perma-banned. Perma. From any future Street Fighter events, from any Capcom fighting game events that they are not allowed to enter.
Man, that is unfortunate.
You let your words slip, man.
Yeah. I mean, just moral of the story is just don't get caught up in it.
It gets worse.
It gets worse?
So, 24 hours later, 48 hours later,
Alright.
Ceroblast gets back online
Okay.
and starts going, it's the black community's fault.
What I'm trying to say is, black culture, this distinctively is the problem.
Okay, so he doesn't meet a prerequisite.
No. And the day before...
Or a prerequisite to blame a community. My
24 hours beforehand, he was like, guys, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to be like this, is not who I am. And then the next 24 hours, he goes, you know what, it's all the black community's fault. And everybody went, bro, really?
Jeez, man.
And so that's what's been going on in the fighting game industry, and it's crazy, because this is the first time in a while, actually, as far back as I can remember, my 20 years of doing this, of fighting game stuff, that Capcom has gone out of their way to personally ban people for misconduct. I have never actually seen that.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's it's crazy to see.
Yeah, and it's but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just you got to look at the conduct and the way that these people conducted themselves, and,
Exactly.
and especially it's 2020 people. Racism doesn't fly anymore, right? Transphobia doesn't fly anymore. Homophobia doesn't fly anymore. None of that stuff. We're on our new levels of acceptance now, and people need to get with the times. But that kind of stuff just. The common sense, just having, if you have a career, in an electronic mode of notoriety, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you are known for
LTG is known for
persona,
being, LTG is known for being an asshole online that will rage quit because you grabbed him 3 times in a match.
Yeah.
Ceroblast is known just for being a crazy Canadian king player. Yeah. And honestly, it hurts me because I liked him.
Yeah.
And now that he's done that, I'm like...
I mean, I'm Canadian. Edmonton, Alberta, baby.
I'm a Toronto Raptors fan till the day I die, baby.
Screw you. Edmonton Oilers. That's what it's all about.
And it just kind of sucks. That
yeah, it does.
You look at these people who are like, man, these guys must be great people, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, but that's, that's the thing is when you look at these people, it's just... It takes what?
30 seconds.
30 seconds of content. And once it's on the internet, it's leaked like wildfire. There's no way around it.
And then Twitter involved now too, so it's always going to be constant. You can clip it, take it, keep it rolling.
Yep. That's why you got to be above reproach when it comes to any kind of internet career or a career in general. But like, Dolly Parton is the person that said it best.
But I learned a long time ago, keep your damn mouth shut if you want to stay in show business. I'm not in politics. I'm an entertainer.
No matter how pissed you get, you just got to remember that it's online.
And it's never going to go away.
No deleting that.
No. You're going to seem like an asshole online. Yeah. No one else is to blame but you.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do?
You can't blame other people. And the measure of a man is when you accept your mistakes and you move on.
You move on.
You take the ass whooping, you take it, you go pick your switch, you get it over with. But hey, you know what? If you get yourself to a permaman level, that's a whole different kind of
skill. You know what? Speaking about ass kickings, I'm gonna bring this up. That Mando 420 trailer.
My real father's are not.
Oh, you about got your ass kicked for that one, man. This guy brought up the Mandalorian 420 trailer. Like, Stafford,
there's a new trailer.
What? Brand new trailer. It just dropped today. And I sat down and I watched it.
Big brain moves.
Big bright eyes, ready to go. And all of a sudden, you got Yoda smoking some spice.
Are you paying attention?
His face was because it was an equal part of I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I need research. And I'm about to punch you in the face at 10 o'clock in the morning for this.
It wasn't you at all. It was just the direction that Lucasfilm has gone with... here we go again. This is what, the 4th time we brought this up? We're always going to. Rise of Skywalker. Things where it's just Kathleen Kennedy... J.J. Abrams. I hate you! Anyway, so Mandalorian. He got me good. Trailer? You got me good. You know what? I'm really excited
for the behind the scenes.
Well, absolutely. That I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
The Disney series that's coming out with all of the behind the scenes. I think it's Disney Plus Gallery.
Yeah,
right. That I'm really excited for because as a guy who, especially with this podcast, I focus a lot on the media, the editing, the cameras, the lighting, all of that stuff. The audio and the visual. I'm an audiovisual engineer by trade. I worked in the union for a while.
I'm seen in transition and whatever goes on else.
Yeah, he moves stuff. I edit shit. So it's one of those things where. I love to see how they did what they did. Practical effects. Mm-hmm. That's the 501st getting used because they didn't have enough stores. That was beautiful. Yeah. I love it when communities get outreached for stuff like that. When you're like, okay, we could totally pull from some, Hollywood.
Yep.
Hollywood. No, just reach out to the 501st. These are the people that are the face
Yes.
of the fandom.
So did you hear Ahsoka Tana is gonna be Ahsoka Tana.
Ahsoka Tomatoes.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Ahsoka Tano, season 2. I hope that she's in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that we got. I don't know
Rosario
if the
Dawson.
confirmation 2 weeks ago. Rosario Dawson, yeah. I think we have the confirmation. The Rosario Dawson will be playing Ahsoka Tano.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe if I got my timeline correct, that the timeline between the Mandalorian and Rebels is going to be pretty close. I think the Mandalorian takes place a little bit before Rebels does.
I can see that.
And I feel like if we get Ahsoka
It'll connect
in
the
that
story.
time where she's really developing as that, I'm hesitant to use the term gray Jedi.
I was gonna say Jedi, but
Gray Jedi. She's not a Jedi.
No,
She
she's
walked
not.
away from the Order. So she's a force-wielding,
Merc.
lightsaber-wielding, I would say mystic. I would just wager to say she's a
Druid.
mystic. Yeah, druid. Druid priestess.
She's a Jedi druid.
Well, yeah, she's not even a Jedi. She doesn't live by the code. She lost faith in the the council's decisions.
Smart woman.
The way that they treated her, and she walked away. But we're seeing her character develop in Rebels, and I'm excited to, or not Rebels. I'm sorry, the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars season 7, and I'm excited to see where the development in the Clone Wars matches with the development that she's going to face in the Mandalorian. Now, I'm wondering if she's going to be in season 2. I don't know. I do know that we're in production for season 3 for The Mandalorian already.
Oh, already?
Already. Yeah, which
Ooh.
means season 2's wrapped up. I believe that's coming in November or October.
Okay.
So I am excited to be able to announce this, and this is some big news. We are about a week away from finalizing our streaming schedule. Both Julian and I will
Finally.
be streaming now to our Facebook. And we're also going to be utilizing Mixer for some of our future
Twitch for fighting games
Yep,
and such.
absolutely. We're going to have a couple different platforms where that will be. So be sure to stay tuned for that information because we're really excited. We put a lot of time and effort into getting the studio ready. We've got a lot of great stuff. One of the things I will be streaming on my free time is going to be Knights of the Old Republic, the originals.
And to bring back something from our first podcast, the second podcast, one of the first things I want to be able to stream, I love you guys, I'm not going to stream Final Fantasy VII. That's my own time.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
That's Juju time.
But Trials of Mana just came out. And you know what?
That's right.
That's honestly one of the games I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And
We talked about it.
Exactly. I'm excited to start it. I'm excited to dive myself into the world because I have been playing Final Fantasy VII for a little bit now. And I'm still not. I still haven't beat it yet. But
You're taking your sweet time.
I best believe I'm 32 hours in.
There you go.
But Trials of Mana came out, and I want to start streaming that, doing that, and that'll be fun.
Absolutely.
Hopefully during this quarantine, whatever fighting games we can and will run. Want to start getting some stuff for that.
A lot of what we're going to stick to for the streaming side of things is, from our perspective, we love good storylines. We love good storytelling. And a lot of what we want to do is we want to bring our fans and our people that that have made this podcast been able to grow and develop. We're going to start bringing a couple different elements to this podcast. Gaming videos, highlight videos, and the streaming is going to be stories. It's going to be like story time. I mean, that's kind of what we want to go for.
LP story time.
You can go anywhere else, and you can watch people playing Call of Duty Warzone, getting cussed out online. You can watch people playing Apex. We'll have some room for that. But what we love is nothing more than a good,
you can come watch an LP
storyline
of some man playing an RPG, and as he can say, I will cry my eyes out for things that are important. And you can have an emotional time with me, which is great. But at the same time,
let us know if you cry in the comment section. Let us know if you ever cried for a video game in the comment section.
Besides,
let us know that if you want to go play Melty Blood with Juju Bear in the stall.
Get on that note, I brought this man into Poverty Anime finally. And he understands what it is for Melty Blood. Unius, Uniclear.
Speaking of anime games,
I was going to say,
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear Strive had its closed beta.
Oh.
And he has never heard of Guilty Gear.
No.
And as I told you, it came out on the PS1. It is
I am
heavy
an
metal
anime greenhorn.
And it's like this, Lucrecia,
Yep.
one of our good friends, one of his good friends, anime, metal.
Yep. If you're looking for an amazing anime style metal band, look no further than Lucrecia. I'm going to put all of their information in the description. They are a phenomenal metal band. Yep, so if you're looking for a fresh, new, right out of the oven metal band that has your anime love fused into it, look no further than Lucrecia. All their information, link in the description.
Link in the description down below. Give them some love.
Give them some love. Give them a like. Tell them we sent you. We love them. Shout out. You guys are fucking awesome. And
let me tell you about the beta.
Let's hear about the beta. From what I saw, it was
Potemkin Buster 1-2 KO. Potemkin Buster 1-2 KO. Potemkin Buster Roman cancel. Why you jumping?
yeah.
And
if you don't know what that means,
if you know what Guilty Gear is, you're getting command grabbed, and you can't escape that.
I'll show you a command.
50% of your health. You can die in 2 hits, and then if you get in the combo, like in the corner, it kills you.
This ain't your mama's fighting game.
No, because this is way too much damage for Guilty Gear.
Oh yeah,
damage is too much.
Agreed.
I understood. That.
Even for me looking at it was just kind of like, what? How,
is that really just the match?
Is that the game? Is that how this has always been?
And you were kind of confused because you're like, this is nothing like Street Fighter. What's going on?
I'm used to seeing some back and forth banter.
Yeah.
I grab you, you grab me.
No.
I hit, you counter.
I just walked up and just Buster, dead.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going into this with the delay-based netcode.
Yep.
It's just the beta, and that's okay.
Yep.
The hardest problem I had
could be worse. It could be Smash Bros.
I got disconnected and I couldn't log back in for an hour. Okay? I was trying to go online and could not...
That reminds me of Anthem.
Dude, could not get on... Like, I got onto the multiplayer, ranked, and player matches, went on, and... The player...
How did ranked work?
It's like a fucking tower.
Yeah, okay.
That, honestly, it's never... Old Guilty Gear games or these games that come up from Arc System Works.
From a beta. How did
Arc System Works has arcade systems that people line up in front of.
Gotcha.
In-game to choose who they want to play.
Okay.
This looked like a Nintendo Switch $5 video game that you go around and whack people with. Pixelated. Yes. But not even worth the $5 that you paid for it. And then if you ranked up, you'd have to go up. But then you'd have to find somebody
that wants to fight you?
That wants to, but then at the same point...
It's being willing, it's
delay-based.
It's a consensual delay-based fight.
So then if they're too far, you get disconnected. And then you can't play for the next hour.
So wait, how do you determine who wins and who doesn't?
Whoever disconnects first. Or you win. I mean, you can win. It ran good at some points.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy. What I'm hoping is that they do not release the game in this state.
Yep.
Between combo damage... I play grapplers.
Yep.
And honestly, any fighting game I can play where I'm like, I can SBD you and you die, feels great.
Yep.
But in the long run, it doesn't feel like I'm playing.
Speaking of rough releases and games that just
Which
came
one?
out...
Predator?
Predator Hunting Grounds.
We talked about it. We knew it would be bad.
I
told you.
I have not seen, and I follow a lot of people who delve into.
It's worse than a release than No Man's Sky.
It's from what I understand, it's not that it's bad gameplay.
No, it's
there's nothing there.
No, it's exactly what we said.
4v1. There is just a grind system to unlock so that you may go and play all 4 of them. It feels like there's nothing there.
Welcome to first-person shooter RPG. And that's the shittiest part because it would have been
Is it
better.
an RPG though?
No, but it's making you grind like one.
Yeah.
I think about WoW when you didn't have any mounts in OG WoW.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fucking-
Yeah. Hoof it.
Like, you don't...
Yeah.
And it's a grind session. That was something we were afraid of because even though you enjoyed the beta...
Yeah.
You enjoyed the beta because it was free.
I enjoyed the beta because I'm pretty sure at this point, and if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below, because I have not seen anything that convinces me otherwise that what we saw in the beta is the game. And don't...
No.
Usually, the game is one mission... in the beta, it is one mission, like Final Fantasy's beta. You got to play...
7's beta?
It's not,
Yeah.
sorry, it's not a beta. That
was a demo.
That was a demo. And even with a beta should not be
The final
I
product.
get to play the whole entire game because, I mean, from a marketing standpoint, let's just be real.
Well, it's because the people that were making it and in the time allotted that they gave themselves,
Right.
they're trying to make something else.
Now,
there was no time
hold on a
for
second.
QA testing.
Let me be the devil's advocate because at the end of the day, the game runs smooth.
Yeah, it
All
ran
right.
smooth when you played
It
it.
runs smooth, okay?
Mhm.
I didn't have very many issues.
Nope.
The only issue I ever ran into with the beta was that everyone was on the server at one time.
But would you pay $40 for that?
I wouldn't pay $40, and here's why. Everything that I played in the beta, I got to play. I got my experience. I thought it was fun. Would I pay $40 so I can relive that indefinitely?
No. I mean, that's the same thing as me saying I would
Now-
not pay $60 for Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Easily.
Resident Evil 2, I think, was better.
2
it's
is
just-
better, but 3 cut out half the story, and it's
Yep.
not worth the 60. But you could beat it in 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It ain't worth the
I've
60
seen
bucks.
that, and it's a
It's a
shame.
heartbreak.
It's a shame that it went to that.
But it's
got to that
Capcom, it
point.
happens.
It happens with Capcom. Now, that being said, from the time that they released the trailer
Yes.
for Predator Hunting Grounds
Yeah.
to when they released the beta
Yes.
to when they released the game,
Not very long.
no.
No.
That being said,
Especially there's no QA testing.
that all being said, I saw a product,
Yep.
I saw gameplay,
Yep.
I played the beta,
Yep.
I've seen the actual live gameplay,
Yes, we have.
and everything is consistent. And
Yes.
I cannot fault them for that.
No.
And I feel like this is specifically targeted to a niche audience.
Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th.
No, Predator fans. You want to play as the Predator, the last Predator, the last good Predator game.
Besides him being in Mortal Kombat 10 or AVPR.
Or, yeah, any of the Alien vs. Predator games.
Or Tom Clancy Wildlands.
Yeah. That was a
good
great,
one. That was a
great
good one.
cameo.
That was
That
great.
was a
That was
great
great
cameo.
cameo.
It was hard.
It was fun.
grueling. And he will one shot you with the plasma caster. And I'll be honest, I was expecting the shoulder cannon is called the plasma caster. My God.
Shoulder cannon.
Plasma caster.
Shoulder cannon.
Plasma caster.
I play Marvel too. It's shoulder cannon.
It's plasma caster.
Unibeam.
Called it. Fuck you.
You want to learn how to do an
You
infinite?
want to learn how to get unibeamed? I'll show you my unibeam.
So,
Moving right along.
with it.
That's like
that
some
being-
melty blood nostalgia shit right there. But anyway,
Oh.
no, I got what I thought was gonna happen, and I saw what I figured was gonna happen. Now that being said,
Sorry, I was pulling towards Melty Blood. I heard it calling my name.
was it the bathroom? 'Cause the
You said
bathroom's that way.
stall.
I mean, the bathroom's about as big as a stall in this apartment.
Okay, so
But no, I can't fault them. I can't.
No.
Honestly, I can't.
they focused
because
on one thing of the game.
they
and
focused.
they perfected it.
They focused on the hunt,
Mhm.
and we got the hunt.
Exactly.
Now, I feel like this game has gotten not a lot of attention.
It's not going to.
And I don't think it's going to. I
No.
think it is probably one of the driest,
PS4.
bare bones games that Sony has put out.
Yes.
That being said, you have a very clear picture
Yes.
of what you are going to get with this game.
Well, absolutely. And
Now,
it's open.
comparing that to Guilty Gear. So let's look at what we want, what we didn't want for Predator. We wanted more. Okay, we wanted more of a story.
True.
We wanted something that was going to go beyond the 4v1
True.
gameplay.
Campaign or something.
With literally
Survival.
pointless missions.
Yes.
When
Anything.
it comes to the human players,
Yes.
you are literally playing a stupid mission that you could care less about. That you're just going toward the objective,
Mm-hmm.
holding whatever button it is to access or complete the objective.
Yes.
And you're waiting for the freaking predator to show up.
Yes.
Because everybody wants the predator to show up, and then everybody ditches the mission, and they want to kill the predator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I killed the predator single-handedly, for the record. Yes, it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was beautiful, great content. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
So
I'll
let
put
me-
the link in the description as well. It was awesome.
So let me stop you there.
Guilty Gear.
With the beta, between both.
yeah.
How long was it between Predator Hunting Grounds beta
Uh-huh.
and it coming out?
2 weeks.
Exactly.
Yep.
Guilty Gear's been coming out for another 8 months.
Really?
Yes, that's why they had it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Question for you.
Yes.
Is there going to be an open beta?
There is. The closed beta was for anybody that signed up. You don't have to pre-order anything. You don't have to put any money.
Right.
You just went to the site.
Yep.
If it didn't work, you
Yep.
put in your blah, 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 blah. Was
Yep.
good, was bad.
Yep.
There's going to be another open beta for
Okay.
the system, but this game doesn't come out for another 8 months.
So with an 8-month release, they have a lot of room that they can improve.
They have a lot of room that they can do better.
Okay. Sweet.
And that's about the only...
See, okay.
That's fighting games to shooting games.
Right. But I'm going to bring it back to the part where Sony prevailed.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No. Predator Hunting Grounds.
Oh, sorry, I'm still on that.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm pretty distracted. It's a lot of fun. Here's the thing. They gave you a functioning beta that delivered
Yes,
the final product. A
absolutely.
little bit early. You get a taste. You buy the game.
Yeah.
Has there been a smoother beta that you have seen? Where it's, this is what we got. This is what you get.
Not on Sony, but Valorant, besides the anti-cheating stuff.
Yeah.
CSGO's
It was
clone.
great. The beta was great.
Yeah.
The beta literally.
I had no
was-
complaint
The
'cause we
beta
both
was
played.
ready to go. I had 0 issues. I actually had 1 issue, and that was when I got loaded into the,
By yourself.
but that was pretty cool because I got some cool. I got to
Exactly.
look around for a little bit. I got to look around. It was fun. It was awesome.
But
I
I
liked
have,
it.
I have no complaints about it because
No,
honestly, it's probably been
they
one of the
pulled
best.
it off.
I think the girls with their nails done now.